Hi there, everybody, and welcome into the Cougar Sports Network as we get ready for baseball here today. College of the Canyons, LA Harbor College, getting ready to get underway. Sorry, we were a little behind. Our records are actually off. We didn't get everything fixed up the way we wanted to. We'll quickly get you to the starting lineups, at least for LA Harbor. You look for the Hawks: Pup Ibanez, Eni, Seth Rodriguez, Aiden Brasher, Christian Hernandez, Sam Arredondo, Andres Roman, Alberto Gomez, River Martinez, and Mateo Rodriguez, the starting 9 for LA Harbor College. For College of the Canyons, they'll send Kevin Fotoraro to the mound. Had a quality start his last time here at Mike Gillespie Field. 0-1, though, on the year with a 6.23 ERA, 8 2/3 innings pitched, 6 runs allowed on 7 hits, with 6 walks and 3 strikeouts. Pup Ibanez will step in. And we are ready to get underway here on this Thursday afternoon. Scheduled 1 p.m. first pitch, but it looks like we're going to be touch early here, as Fotoraro winds and delivers. The first pitch from the left-hander misses outside and away. 72 degrees at first pitch, 12:57 in the afternoon on the first pitch. .72 degrees and cloudy today here at Mike Gillespie Field. Ibanez will show bunt. He's way ahead here. Fotoraro early struggles here. Ibanez, .350 hitter with a double, a home run, and 3 runs batted in this season. Three balls, no strikes pitching for a called strike. Home plate umpire Carlos Trujillo today. Dwayne Finley is in the field for this crew, part of the 3C2A. 3-1 count here to Ibanez. Fotoraro gets back in the count, and we're full. So 3 balls to start from Fotoraro, and now he's back in the count here. 3-1, or 3-2, excuse me. First inning just underway. Mike Gillespie Field between College of the Canyons and LA Harbor. This one lifted in the air, foul territory, could be playable for the first baseman. In Hogan, and he makes the play, 1 away. Here's Seth Rodriguez, first pitch swinging, hits it on the ground. Tough play for Kuatani, the shortstop, but he fires across the diamond, and 2 away. Aiden Brasher will come to the plate now with 2 down. Brasher 160 this season, 4 hits and 25 at-bats. It's actually Lazul, the first baseman, excuse me. My roster got fouled up a little bit here today, so getting that re-cleaned back up. So Fotoraro trying to get out of this first inning without any issues. This one fouled off to the left, and it'll get out of play. Thrasher waits. This one hit on the ground. Lazul will scoop it, and he will jog to first. So a good 1-2-3 inning for Funerero to start here. And we'll get you to the Canyons lineup today for Chris Cota. The Cougars at 2-4 so far on the year. Ben Stratt will lead things off. Travis Van Ness will bat in the 2 spot today. Reed Farrell batting 3rd, Liam Ostrom in the 4 spot. Michael Hogan batting 5th. Paul Lazul, the first baseman, batting 6th. Jacob Flores, the catcher, in the 7 spot. Joey Bessemer in the 8 spot. And Kentaro Kuatani, the shortstop, batting 9th for College of the Canyons. As we go to the bottom half of this first inning, they will face Lucas Bauer, 0-1 on the year, an ERA of 18 for Bauer. He's pitched in 2 innings, given up 4 runs, all of them earned. 5 walks, 2 strikeouts, 5 hits, and 15 batters faced this season. This is a Canyons team that's won 2 of its last 3 coming in. Had a big win over number 13 Grossmont here at home last week in their last home contest, a come-from-behind victory over the Griffins. As Canyons scored 6 runs in the 8th inning and ended up taking the game 6-3. Ben Stratt getting the start here, his 2nd start in as many games. As he will lead things off for Canyons. 300 on the year, 3 for 10. With a double, a couple of walks, a stolen base, and a run batted in. Only knock on Ben so far this year has been 5 strikeouts in those 10 at-bats. But a guy you certainly like with the speed and would like him to put the ball in play and put some pressure on defenses. As we get ready here for the first pitch from Bauer, and Stratt chases. Whole half of the 2nd underway. This one lifted in the air to right field. Playable for Rodriguez out in right, who will make the catch. So the right fielder, Seth Rodriguez, puts away Stratt for the first out of the home half of the 1st inning. Here's Travis Van Ness to face Bauer. Van Ness 200 on the season. 3 hits and 15 at-bats for him so far this year. A couple of RBIs this year, but does not have an extra base hit. Didn't play on Tuesday against LA Harbor. Comes in though on a, excuse me, didn't play into the last 3 games, so, or in the last 2 games I should say. I was looking at the wrong thing. Swings and misses. And Van Ness retired on strikes. First strikeout of the ball game for Bauer, 2 away. So here's Reed Farrell. Farrell, .333 this year with 3 doubles. 3 runs batted in. Has yet to leave the yard, but in his sophomore season is very controlled. 7 for 21 to open up the year as Farrell. 17th in the state in doubles, riding a 3-game hitting streak right now, 6 for his last 10. This ball hit well in the air towards deep straightaway center field. That ball is going to leave. Reed Farrell, his first home run of the season, a solo shot. And Canyons has a 1-0 lead here in the first. So just as we were talking about, Farrell had yet to leave the yard. Makes me sound like Nostradamus as he takes the next pitch out deep. Canyons with an early 1-0 lead. As for Bauer, just the first home run he has given up this season. Brings us to Liam Ostrom, who struggled a little bit early in the year, 3 for 23, but promptly smacks the first pitch into right field for a base hit. And Canyons with a runner aboard at first base and 2 away here in the first. So you get a Farrell solo home run and an Ostrom base hit to right field, and Canyons with a runner on. And 1 away for Michael Hogan here. 6 for 22 to start the year. 273 with a home run and 5 runs batted in. Takes a called strike. Hogan's home run came here at Mike Gillespie Field against Saddleback. Another guy riding a 3-game hitting streak. So Farrell's already extended his to 4 with that hit, or that solo home run a few moments ago. Hogan 2 for 4 against LA Harbor on Tuesday. Canyons won that ball game 6-4, a tight one down at LA Harbor College. The first road win of the season for the Cougars. That one misses just away. It's the Canyons offense this year that's sputtered at times. Took them 22 innings to find some runs before that 6-run outburst against Grossmont. Since this one thrown high, and first baseman Ardundo will have to collect it. Look for Canyons. Held the 1 run against Saddleback, nothing against Grossmont in their first game against them on the 26th, and then took them 8 innings to score 6 runs. Since then, they've scored 6, 5, and 6. This one a chopper towards short. Martinez scoops, fires, that'll end the inning. Canyons does get 1 though, on a solo home run from Reed Farrell, 1-0 as we go to the top of the second inning here from Mike Gillespie Field.
Can I get it Mike's way? What's happening?
And your free sub. Enjoy.
That was super weird.
Oh, that? Nah. She just used the Shore points you can now earn from chip and drink purchases to get free sub through the app.
Download the Jersey Mike's app and earn rewards towards free subs with every sub, Pepsi, and Lay's you purchase.
Nothing College of the Canyons as we go to the top half of the second inning. Hernandez, Ardundo, and Roman, the scheduled hitters for LA Harbor. Arrow trying to capitalize on what was a very good first for him. Here's Hernandez. 118 on the year. 2 for 17 so far this season. One of his 2 a double. As he swings at the first pitch, a little nubber back to the box. But Arrow will collect. 1 pitch, 1 away here in the second inning. So 1 down for Arredondo here. Five for 25 in the early season for Arredondo with a double and a home run. His only RBI coming on that home run. Takes the first pitch down. Harbor just 1-6 so far this season. They had an 0-5 start, lost twice to Desert, once to Moore Park, once to LA Valley, and once to Pierce. Beat Mission 9-6, and lost to Canyons the other day. So far on the road this year, 0-2. They played 4 straight at home. They started their season with back-to-back road games against College of the Desert. It was a long trip out. This one softly hit in the air. The shortstop Kuatani will come over and make the play as Michael Hogan is running right in front of him. So a soft little pop-up on the infield. Two down for Andres Roman. 350 hitter this year is Roman. 7 for 20 to start the year with a double. Herrera's retired 5 in a row so far. Got off to a little rocky start. Was 3 balls and no strikes to Papa Banyazetti, but came back and got him to pop out on the infield. And since has been in good command. That one, though, hit well in the air towards left field. Van Ness drifting back. Looks like he's got room. Will get under it and make the play. And that'll end the inning. So a loud fly ball out, but just an out nonetheless. 6 in a row retired. As we go to the home half of the second, 1-0 Canyons.
Make hosting your next event easy with the Dr. Diane G. Van Hook University Center. With over 30 meeting spaces, wireless video teleconferencing capabilities, food service, and technical support available, the University Center has everything you need to make your next event shine. Conveniently located near the 5 and 14 freeways in Santa Clarita, the University Center offers easy access to local airports and many attractions, making it the ideal meeting place for everyone. To learn more about our rental options or to book now, visit canyons.edu/University Center.
Lazul Flores and Bessemer are the scheduled hitters for Canyons against Lucas Bauer. A partly cloudy day here on a Thursday. Sun kind of peeking through the clouds, but it's been kind of that all day today. A little humid out as well. But all in all, a pretty beautiful day out here at Mike Gillespie Field. Canyons right now, solo home run from Reed Farrell in the first, and that's where they have the 1-0 lead if you're just joining us. Paul Azul will lead things off here in this second inning for Canyons. 6 for 26 so far this year, 231 average. He's driven in 4 this season as the left-handed hitting first baseman will stand in and wait for the righty Bauer to get ready to deliver. That one on the outer half for a called strike. Defensively for LA Harbor, Arredondo at first. Mateo Rodriguez at second. Martinez at short. Brasher at third. Roman the left fielder. Abanyazetti the center fielder. Seth Rodriguez the right fielder. And Gomez behind the plate working as the battery with Bowers. That one inside misses to Lazul. 1 ball, 1 strike here in the first, or in the second, scratch that. So Lazul hits this one off to the right, out of play. Or should say off to the left, not to the right. Lots of foul territory here at Mike Gillespie Field if it's your first time watching with us, so keep a close eye on anything in foul ground. 1-2 pitch misses up, trying to get him to chase on an elevated fastball. Two-strike pitch fouled away. This one hit on the ground softly towards first. Arredondo has a skip off his glove and then backhands it over to a covering Bauer to get Lazul. Arredondo recovers from kicking the ball on the ground initially. One away for Jacob Flores. 3 for 15 this year is the right-handed hitting catcher. A couple of doubles and a home run, 2 runs batted in. Slugging .533 this year, with all 3 of his hits coming of the extra base variety. Lifts this one on the air on the right side. Second baseman Mateo Rodriguez drifts back and makes the play. So 2 outs for Joey Bessemer here. Bessemer 5 for 17. 294 this year. All of his hits singles. Swings and fouls the first pitch away. Have some softball for you tomorrow here on the network. You join us. Doubleheader against Santiago Canyon. Starting at 12 o'clock tomorrow afternoon from Whitten Field. Bessemer takes a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Joey Bessemer. one misses just down below the knees. It's a really good tank from Bessemer there. Gets it to a 3-2 count with 2 away. This ball lifted in the air towards right center field. The center fielder, Ibanez Eddy, drifts over and makes the play. That'll end the inning. So Canyons goes quietly here in their half of the second. Bauer gets himself a 1-2-3 inning. 2 full in the books, 1-0 Canyons.
Whether we're on the move or stuck in one place, it's with us, comforting, healing, and transforming lives. It's the power of you. With 4 world-class hospitals and over 170 clinics across Southern California, together, we're building a healthier community. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family. It begins with you. UCLA Health.
Gomez, Martinez, and Rodriguez, the scheduled hitters against Federero here in this 3rd inning. Big start to the ball game here today. Here's Alberto Gomez, 3 for 7. The double so far in the year. Said Federero in his last start, a quality start. Very good one here at home against Grossmont. There for a called strike. Went 6 innings, gave up 4 hits, 3 runs. Just walked 3. This one a chopper, and it just takes a weird bounce and goes over the head of Kuwatani. Gomez well out around first base. Not sure where he's going there, but he's back easily. So it's a base hit. Can't fault Kuwatani for an awful bounce. So LA Harbor with their first base runner of the ball game. So a little unlucky from Federero. That's kind of how it worked for him against Grossmont. As he was a little unlucky in the first part of that ball game. Grossmont, as I look back, yeah, gave up a home run in the first, but a couple of bouncing ball hits in the 3rd. This one a bunt in front of the mound. Federero only played a first, so a sacrifice bunt for Martinez does the job, moves the runner ahead, 1 away. So 1 down for the 9-hitter Mateo Rodriguez. 250 so far this year, just 1 for 4. Looking back to that Grossmont game, talked about the 3rd inning. We said Federero gave up a home run in the first in that ball game, and then back-to-back bouncing ball hits in the 3rd inning that eventually led to a run. And the only other hit he gave up was a home run. Otherwise, pitched really well in that ball game so far today. He's given up 1 base runner and really nothing at his fault. This one a chopper towards second that Bessemer scoops and fires. So another good pitch from Fotorero. 2 away. Here's Pop Ibanez Eddie. The runner in scoring position at third base. Ibanez popped up in foul ground to the first baseman Lazul. Breaking ball just misses inside. Canyons here. Infield is back right now, and to be aware of, even with Banyazetti, who's 7 for 20 this year, potential to try and squeeze and get a run. Makes the pitch away. Marco Avilar, the head coach for LA Harbor, standing down at third base. This ball popped up on the right side again in foul territory, and Lazul will put it away. So Ibanez Eddie, a pair of pop-ups, he's down. Pop foul to the first baseman. Fotorero gives up a bouncing ball single to open up the inning, but nothing else. Home half of the third upcoming here from Mike Gillespie Field, and it's 1-0 Canyons.
College of the Canyons is always ready when it comes to your athletic future. With 17 intercollegiate sports programs to cheer for, opportunities for student athletes to learn, train, and compete, and a championship mindset that has produced state and national titles, College of the Canyons and the Cougars athletics programs offer a great college experience. Take control of your athletic future at College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule and cocathletics.com now.
So a runner stranded for Harbor in their half of the third inning, and we'll go to the Canyons half of the third. Canyons will send 9 and then 1-2 back to the plate here. It'll be Kuatani to lead things off, followed by Strutt and Van Ness. Kuatani 6 for 17 this year. Was 3 for 4. The runs scored on Tuesday. Been feast or famine this year. 2 3-hit games and then 4 games without a hit. Lefty swings and chops this one away. Kuatani shows bunt, pulls it back. Way ahead here. was actually a 2-1 pitch. Kuatani puts a charge into this one into right. That'll get over the head of Rodriguez. Kuatani on his way to second base, and he is in with a stand-up leadoff double. So KT into second. Canyons in business here. With a leadoff double over the right fielder Rodriguez's head from Kuatani, we go back to the top of the order. Ben Strutt popped up in his only at-bat. Kuatani away from second. Strutt at the plate. Bauer behind here, 2 balls, no strikes to the leadoff hitter. Center fielder with dual citizenship. Citizen of Canada and the United States. Grew up in Toronto, moved to Arizona. Waits here on a 1-2 pitch. This one chopper towards third. Tough play for the third baseman, Brasher. That's a chopper base hit for Strutt. No, put runners on the corners with nobody away for Travis Van Ness. Don't think Brasher would have had a play on Strutt even with a better throw. So a bouncing ball infield single for Ben Strutt. Keep an eye on him. Strutt last year was excellent stealing bases out at Santa Barbara. Remember, unlimited pickoffs in the 3C2A, but only 2 disengagements per at-bat. So if you're going to step off, you've got to throw somewhere. Strutt will run on the first pitch. Throw down to second is not in time as Strutt in safely. It is a strike on Van Ness. He was bunting. The Canyons with a little speed, something that previous history for COC, that's not been something that's been part of the offensive game. This year, 5 for 7 so far on the bases, though. Now make it 6 for 8, excuse me. Marco Avilar out to ask if maybe there was interference with the catcher on the throw due to the Van Ness bunt, but Carlos Trujillo immediately shut that down. So second and third here, nobody out. Good opportunity for Canyons to try and add to their 1-0 lead. But the heart of the order coming up. Van Ness here, the 2 spot, and a 1-1 count. Strutt out at second. Kuatani over at third, led the inning off with a double. Then Strutt a bouncing ball single on the infield to the third baseman, Brasher. Good breaking ball in for a strike at the letters. 2-strike count here to Travis Van Ness. Just 3 hits so far through 6 games this season. This is game number 7 for Canyons on the year, game number 8 for LA Harbor. Van Ness hits this one on the ground. It skips off the mound, but it'll get a run home. Van Ness out just by a half a step at first base, but it's an RBI ground ball. And Canyons adds here and makes it 2-0, and Reed Farrell coming to the plate. That ball doesn't hit the mound. It won't slow up enough for Martinez. And Van Ness probably has a base hit, just a little unlucky that time, but does the job nonetheless, drives in a run. Here's Reed Farrell. Solo home run back in the first to get the scoring started. It's here with a runner at third base and one away. Strutt moved ahead. Farrell way ahead right now. 2 balls, no strikes. Kind of hear Chris Cota yell, "Don't help." Certainly didn't help there, but took a big rip at a pitch that was in a good spot for Farrell. He just missed it. Like the idea from Farrell. Makes the count 2-1. That's a pitch you certainly could try and drive. He swings and puts a charge into this one to deep left center field. That is a 2-run bomb. Farrell is 2 for 2 with 2 home runs, and Canyons has a 4-0 lead. So a couple out into the staff parking lot for Reed Farrell today. Hadn't had a home run coming into the game. 2 here in his first 2 at-bats today. He has the Cougars out to a 4-0 lead. So that one certainly charged out to left center field. Nothing the center fielder Ibanez could really even do. Now Liam Ostrom stands in. Ostrom a chopper foul. The offense showing up here early for Federaro. 4 runs in the first 3 innings. 3 of them courtesy of Reed Farrell home runs. One to pretty much straight away center field. The other one to left center field. Taking aim at some cars. Ibanez just had to watch that one. Ostrom waits and takes it inside. So Farrell now, after that home run, 8 for his last 12 now, as he hits in a 4-game hitting streak. Had a double against Harbor on Tuesday. Ostrom takes down, works a walk. First walk issued today by Bauer. There's Michael Hogan, grounded to short in his only at bat so far. Hogan trying to extend a 3-game hitting streak. Bauer's starting to struggle here, so Gomez going to go out and try and settle him down. Looks like Harbor has some movement out in the outfield that potentially is pitcher warming up way out down the right field line, so tough for me to tell. Has not started throwing yet here, so they stay with Bauer for the moment. Hogan waits on a 1-0 pitch. Swings and hits this one in the air to right field. That one's going to be trouble. Rodriguez not going to get there. It'll land. Bounces in front of the wall. They'll get Ostrom to third. Hogan in with a stand-up double. And Canyons with runners at second and third, with a one away here in the third inning, trying to add some more. So now Paul Azul. Bauer laboring through this third. This one hit on the ground to first. Just back in time was Michael Hogan, as that one was hit sharply by Lazul right on the first base bag. Arredondo scooped it and stepped. So 2 down here for Jacob Flores. Flores flew out to the second baseman in his first at bat. 3 across here in the inning for Canyons. An RBI ground ball from Travis Van Ness, a 2-run home run from Reed Farrell. Flores fouls this one off to the right out of play. There's a lot more action now going on in the bullpen for LA Harbor. A couple of bodies starting to throw. Two balls, 1 strike to count here to Flores. 2 runners out there in scoring position for Canyons with 2 away. Flores a big hack, fouls it away. Ostrom walked, and then Hogan doubled to right field. Two-strike pitch misses up. 3-2 count here to Flores. Runners moving on a swing, but not moving on the pitch. His first base is empty. Flores fouls it away to the right. And Flores able to win it. Battled his way through it, fouled off a couple of pitches. Now the base is loaded here for Canyons. For Joey Bessemer. Second walk of the inning issued by Bauer. Bessemer flew out to right center field the last time up. Bessemer had a 5-game hitting streak to start the season, snapped that on Tuesday. Trying to restart one here with the bases loaded. This one a soft line drive, just foul up the right-hand side. Two-strike pitch upcoming to Bessemer. They're going to throw behind the runner out at second base. But Hogan back in easily that time. That one nearly got to the screen. Good play, or good job by Gomez to keep that in front. Bauer does not have a wild pitch yet this season. Waiting on two-strike pitch again here to Bessemer. Fights it off. This one chopped towards second. Scooped by Martinez, flipped to Rodriguez. That'll end the inning. Canyons, though, does get 3. A 2-run home run from Reed Farrell, the big swing of the bat. We'll go to the 4th here after a long Canyons inning. So Fotorero with some room to work here as he'll face 2, 3, and 4, Rodriguez, Brasher, and Hernandez. In the 4th here at Mike Gillespie Field. This Thursday, thank you for joining us. Remember, we'll have softball for you on tomorrow, a doubleheader against Santiago Canyon at 12 and 2 from Whitten Field. Back on the softball field actually next Tuesday as well. Rodriguez grounded to short in his first at bat. Was a good play from Kuatani to set him down on a backhanded play in the hole. Made a strong throw. Off-speed pitch, Fonoraro swung on and missed. Tipped into the glove of the catcher, Flores. Sets the count at 1-2. Change up that time, and Rodriguez just fights it away. This one hits softly on the ground. Kuatani scoops. Strong throw again. Second time that Rodriguez retired. 6-3 on a ground out to short by Kuatani. One away. A little easier of a play that time on Kataro. There's Aiden Brasher. Grounded out to the first baseman, Paul Lazul, to end the first inning. Just one hit so far for LA Harbor. It was a bouncing ball single from Alberto Gomez. Otherwise, really have not been able to get anything working. This one softly hit towards first. Botorero over to cover as Lazul scooped it on one hop and flipped it to him. So a little PFP that time. 2 away. Go back to Christian Hernandez, the designated hitter. Hit softly back up the box. His first. 5 in a row retired for Botorero here. This one hit on the ground. Tough play. Kuatani, a backhand, fires. One hopper, scooped by Lazul. What a play! And that retires Hernandez. Heck of a play from Kuatani that time, and a great dig out by Lazul at first. Harbor goes quietly here in their fourth. We'll go to the Canyons' fourth in a 4-0 ball game. Home half of the fourth. Kuatani, Strutt, and Van Ness to face Bauer here. Kuatani flashing bunt. Flashed the leather a couple of times in the last half inning. An excellent play between him and Paul Lazul to dig it out over at first. Retire the designated hitter Hernandez to end the inning. Kuatani hits this one sharply up the middle, but it's a one-hopper right at Martinez, who was shaded that way. One away on a ground ball to shortstop. One away for Ben Strutt. Singled, stole a base in the last half. The last at-bat, which should say for Canyons. Cougars 4 runs on 6 hits so far. Strutt 1 for 2 in the ball game today. Takes a called strike. Fifth game of the year for Ben Strutt. Coming into the day, the previous 2 games was 3 for 9. This one a chopper. Strutt, who flies, not going to be able to outrun that one as Brasher makes the throw. So a pair of ground balls on the left side of the infield. 2 away for Travis Van Ness. Van Ness, first pitch swinging, fouls it away. Trying to get back around to Reed Farrell here, who's 2 for 2 with 2 home runs so far today. For Bauer, his only other appearance this season was on the 23rd of January against College of the Desert, so this easily his longest outing of the year. This one lifted in the air towards right field, playable for the right fielder Rodriguez, who drifts over. Canyons quiet here in the 4th. They go down 1-2-3. They lead 4-0 as we go to the 5th. Here from Mike Gillespie.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends.
The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft.
With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved.
Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Redondo, Roman, and Gomez, the scheduled hitters against Borrero here in the 5th. Redondo popped out to the shortstop. His last time up, this one driven out to right field. That'll get down the line for a base hit. But held to just a single as Farrell coming across. Holds in there, so first pitch swinging that time for Redondo. This is the second base hit of the ball game for LA Harbor. So Harbor, something working here early in this inning. Andres Roman flew out to deep left field in his first at bat. As he swings and hits this one in the air towards center. Going to be a tough play for Strutt, who won't get there. It gets down. Throw back to the infield, and Hogan just has to cut it down. Arredondo went first to third, so Harbor in business here with runners on the corners and nobody out. Just a couple of pitches in this inning. Ferrero finds himself in trouble for really the first time today. 2 on and nobody out. Canyons will put on a defensive play with runners in the corners here. Harbor 20 of 23 so far in the young season when running. Ferrero will keep an eye on Andres Roman, who's stolen 3 bags so far this year. So this ball hit in the air to left field. That should be deep enough to get home a run. Van Ness makes the catch. Sacrifice fly ball for Alberto Gomez. One away. Harbor finds themselves on the board. First pitch swinging here was Martinez, but that ball gets out of play. Martinez a sacrifice bunt back in his first opportunity at the plate back in the second. Sacrifice fly ball from Gomez. Just the 5th sac fly of the year for LA Harbor. Still puts him in the top 25. So the Harbor offense, 32 runs so far this season. Finds them 65th. Canyons with 51 through 7 games is right middle of the pack. Or scratch that, it's runs allowed, I should say. This ball sharply hit on the ground. Heck of a play from Hogan. Throws to first. In time as Lazul scoops it out again. And there's 2 away. So a couple of defensive gems in this ball game from the left side of the infield. That one from Hogan. Two down. Roman moves up to second base that time, and Paul Lazul scooping both of those out. A really tough in-between hops, really, to Lazul. Had to back up on both of them, but did so, and some robbery of Martinez, and here's Mateo Rodriguez. Rodriguez showing bunt that time. Flores keeps the pitch in the dirt in front. Two balls, one strike to count. This one bunted up the third base line. Nothing that Hogan can do. Canyons had the infield rather deep with two away, and it's a bunt single from Mateo Rodriguez. So we put runners on the corners with two away, and Ibanez coming back up. Beautifully executed that time from Rodriguez. Ibanez 0 for 2. Popped out in foul territory on the first base side twice so far today. And now Fodorero has to work to get himself out of this inning without giving up any more damage. Good breaking pitch, just missed up. Gave up a single to Arredondo. One to Andres Roman as well. This ball hit on the ground at Kuwatani, who will just flip it to second base for Bessemer, and that'll end the inning. One run across for LA Harbor, but they don't get anything else out of it. 4-1 Canyons as we head to the home half of the fifth. Barrel first pitch swinging. He's been hot today, but he pops this one up on the infield. And so Bauers retired 4 in a row as we go here in the 5th inning. So first mistake from Reed Farrell today was 2 for 2 with a couple of home runs. Mission having some trouble with their pitch comm between innings, so going the old-fashioned way here. Gomez having to look at the dugout for pitch signals. There's Alstrom to face Bauer. Alstrom singled and walked. Ostrom way ahead here. No one in for a called strike. This one popped up. Playable in right field for Rodriguez, who will drift to the line and make the catch 2 away. Two down for Michael Hogan, who's made his impression on this ball game really defensively a couple of times, but grounds out softly to third. 6th in a row retired from Bauer. 5 full in the books, 4-1 in favor of Canyons. Sorry, I totally forgot. Rodriguez, Brasher, and Hernandez due up for mission. Chasing 4-1 right now. Canyons has had a pair of home runs from Reed Farrell to really do most of the damage. Rodriguez 0 for 2 with a couple of ground balls to short. Had maybe what might have been a base hit back in the hole taken away from him back in the first inning, and then the 3rd inning just softly grounded out to short. Kuwatani still made a good play on it. Strong throw. This one lifted in the air to left field. Playable, I think, for Van Ness, who will drift to the line and make the catch. One out here for Brasher. Grounded to first, pair of times. Guerrero looking for back-to-back quality starts here as he works in the 6th with 1 away. 1 ball, 1 strike to count here to Brasher. This one lifted in the air to right. Farrell drifting back will have a play on it. And we'll back up a couple of steps from the wall, make the catch, 2 down. Gotta be worried about anything in the air here at Mike Gillespie Field, though, in general. This is a notorious home run ballpark. The ball just flies here. And even that one from Brasher, a little kind of excuse me dip down swing that drifted back to the wall, made Reed Farrell work for it. Here's Hernandez, had a base hit taken away from him by Kawatani back in the 4th inning. That was one of the 2 Paul Lazul plays at first base where he's dug out difficult throws. This one lifted in the air to center field. Ben Strutt not going to come up with it. It goes off his glove. Never got a really good break on it, did Strutt. So it's a base hit here for Christian Hernandez. Two-out single. They're always the toughest for outfielders, that line drive right at you. Even a soft line drive. Arredondo had a base hit to right field and scored the only run of the game so far for LA Harbor. Back in the last half inning. This one hit on the ground. Hogan will scoop it, sends it to Bessemer to second. That'll end the inning. So a 2-out single for Hernandez does not hurt Canyons. Home half of the 6th upcoming. Cougars with a 4-1 lead. Azul, Flores, Bessemer, the scheduled hitters. Azul 0 for 2, a couple of ground balls to first base. Swings and hits the first pitch out of play to left, or was foul territory. It was actually in play, but not playable at all for Roman. We'll try to restart a hitting streak here, as we said. 0-4 on Tuesday. Snapped what was a 5-game hit streak. Some issue here with the Bauer stepping off. Lazul ahead here, 2-1. And Lazul will work a walk to lead the inning off. Third walk issued by Bauer. That'll bring a visit here. And I think that's the end of the day here for Bauer. As they will bring in a new arm. So Bauer, 5 innings plus, responsible for the runner at first here in the 6th. And he leaves behind. As Danilo Meade will come in to take over here. So the book open on Bauer gives up 4 runs on 6 hits over 5 innings. Walked 3, struck out 1. Gave up a pair of home runs. For Danilo Meade coming in. Two appearances this season, 7 2/3, an ERA of just 1.17. He struck out 7, walked 2. His last appearance was the 30th of January against LA Pierce, where he pitched in 4 innings, didn't give up a hit or a run. As he faces Flores here with nobody out, Lazul at first base. And a 4-1 ball game in the 6th inning. Meade, the righty, delivers and misses high. Field in double play depth right now. Arredondo holding Lazul on, who has not attempted a steal this year. Lures a big cut, swings and misses. Meade Misses high that time. Laura's way ahead here. He doesn't seem to throw hard in terms of overpowering, but stuff has a lot of movement on it. Flores lifts this one as Lazul was in motion. Out to left field, roaming a long run, and will get under it and make the play. So Flores 0 for 2. Bessemer, who's 0 for 2, stands in. Meade pumps the fastball over for a strike. Nothing in one here to Joey Bessemer. Bessemer lifts this one in the air towards right center field. Seth Rodriguez calling for it, so a pair of fly ball outs to each of the corner outfielders, 2 away. And we go to Kentaro Kuatani here. Kansas has been quiet since their 3 runs in the 3rd inning. They've gotten solid pitching today from Kevin Futerero, who I think will go back out for the 7th. It does not look like Canyons has anybody working in the bullpen right now. Kuatani showing bunt. Pulls it back. Both the 9-hitters not afraid to lay one down. We saw it with Rodriguez with 2 away. Two balls, no strikes, the count here to Kuatani. Kuatani again showing bunt. He's way ahead here. So Meade struggling with the 9-hitter. Was 3-0 against Flores and came back to get him. Kuatani fouls off the 3-1 pitch, so actually got that one in. Got that one into the clubhouse, actually. Clubhouse door is open, and Kuatani somehow got it in there. Could do that 100 more times and not do that. We go to a 3-2 count. Lazul, who walked to lead off the inning, has been stuck over at first. He'll be in motion on the pitch. Kuatani takes called strike 3, and that'll end the inning. So Meade goes 3-0 against the 7 and the 9 hitters, but battles back, gets both of them, sets down the side after he came in relief. Canyons a promising start to the inning with a leadoff walk, but they leave everything out there. We go to the 7th, still 4-1. Roman Gomez and Martinez scheduled up in the 7th here to face Fotorero, who ran himself into some trouble back in the 5th. Gave up just a run, though. Had runners on the corners with nobody out. To get out of that without giving up a run is pretty solid. Won the count here to Andres Roman, who's 1 for 2. Singled in the air to right center field. Back in the 5th. This one a chopper on the ground. Bessemer will scoop, high throw, but Lazul there. Roman retired for the first out here of the 7th inning. Alberto Gomez will come to the plate. 1 for 1 with a sacrifice fly ball and a run batted in. Singled back in the 3rd, was advanced all the way around to 3rd, but stranded there. Had the sacrifice scoring fly ball back in the 5th. Ferrero's first pitch in there for a strike. Kevin's worked very efficiently today. Had a lot of 3-ball counts. Hasn't struck anybody out, but he's also not given any free passes. Everything's been in play. Pitching to contact well today. Really only in the 5th inning did Arbor start to find a rhythm against him at the plate. Hit the ball hard a couple of times, but has battled through any struggles he's faced. They have not had a lot of traffic against him. The lefty delivers. That one misses just down. 2 balls and 1 strike to count here to the 7-hitter in Alberto Gomez. Arbor needing base runners at a premium right now here in the 7th with 1 away. Fotorero behind, 3 balls and 1 strike. So just as we said, he had not really had a lot of 3-ball counts. The 3-1 in there for a strike. Flores might have stolen that one a little bit. So full count here against Gomez. 3-2 misses away. First walk of the day issued by Fotorero. And that'll bring Ryan Paramo out of the dugout. Really more of an effort to get a body loose in the bullpen, I think, than anything else. Looks like Chad Stanchfield out in the bullpen getting loose for Canyons. Here's River Martinez, 0 for 1. Sacrifice bunt in the 3rd, then grounded to 3rd. Hits this one out into left center field. That'll get down for a base hit. Strutt will cut it off, tries to make a throw into the infield. Doesn't split the runners, and now the tying run comes to the plate with runners at 2nd and 3rd here. The 9-hitter in River Martinez, as it's a double, or excuse me, the 9-hitter Mateo Rodriguez is a double for River Martinez. So maybe an ill-advised throw to third that time from Strutt. I think he would have been better off splitting runners, but looks like Alberto Gomez trying to stretch out his back. When he slid into third, I think he kind of scorpioned himself. This gives Chad Stanchfield some time to get loose. Looks like maybe Colby Lip out there as well. And Skierbeck also out there getting loose, so triple barrel action in the bullpen for Canyons. Can actually scored a single for River Martinez, and he advances to second on the throw to third. This one hit on the ground towards third. Canyons will come to the plate, and they'll get the runner at the plate. Good play from Hogan at third. Cuts down Gomez, who went immediately. And that's a big out for Fotorero here. It's 5-2 on the tag. 2 down with a runner at third. Let's get the scoreboard here correct for you guys. The first pitch hits Papabanez. So it loads the bases up here. The tying run aboard at first base. Two away here for LA Harbor, and they're going to hit for Seth Rodriguez. Dominic Segura going to come in to hit. Segura 2 for 5 so far this year. The base is loaded and 2 away here in the 7th inning. Harbor threatening, tying run aboard at first base. Segura first pitch swinging, fouls it off to the right. Breaking ball, Fotorero misses. So a big spot here for Segura pinch hitting. 1-1 pitch on the way, hits him, and that'll drive in a run. So back-to-back hit batters. Harbor gets a run. And then they're going to pinch run here as well. Jesse Cardenas will pinch run. Chris Cotto will pop his head out of the dugout, and that will end the day for Fodorero here. So Fodorero gets a round of applause as he comes out. Zach Skierbeck will come in to try and clean up here. Tying runner in scoring position with the bases loaded. Fodorero, for the moment, 6 2/3. Gave up 6 hits. Runs are still out there charged to him at the moment. Walked 1, hit 2. Didn't strike anybody out. So yeah, Skierbeck to come in and clean up the mess. 2 appearances for Zach this season. 2 2/3 innings, has given up 5 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, with 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Does have 1 wild pitch to his record as well. Runners out there along the bases. Rodriguez at third. Ibanez at second represents the tying run, and now Cardenas over at first. Aces loaded and 2 away here for Aiden Brasher, 0 for 3. Grounded to first twice and popped out. Flores does a good job to keep that first pitch from Skierbeck in front. This one hit on the ground towards Bessemer, and it kicks off his glove into the outfield. Harbor ties the ball game on an error by Bessemer, on a ground ball by Brasher. So Skierbeck did his job, but unfortunately the ball kicks away from Bessemer. Book still not closed on Fodorero, but it closes the book on a potential for a quality start for him, unfortunately. Canyon's going to make a pitching change here. Skierbeck came in, got a ground ball, but error from Bessemer drives in 2. Colby Lipp will take over. So unfortunate for Canyons that time. Lipp will face Hernandez here. Lipp's first pitch fouled away. This is very similar to last year's meeting between Harbor and Canyons. This ball hit deep to left field. Going back is Van Ness. He'll make the catch at the wall. So Canyons gives up 3. It's a fresh ball game here with 2.5 to go. We go to stretch time, 4-4. So Ferrero, you close the book on him. 6 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned, 1 walk, no strikeouts, and a no decision. Bauer officially off the hook as well. And Danilo Meade will come back out to face the top of the order, Strutt, Van Ness, Farrell. So for Harbor, 3 runs on 1 hit in the last inning. Canyons with their first error of the ball game. For Harbor, they left 2 on. Strutt to face Meade here. So each team with a crooked number on the wall. Canyons one in the first, 3 in the third. Since Harbor 1 in the 5th, 3 in the 7th. And the first pitch to Ben Strutt, in for a strike. Fresh ball game here in the 7th inning. Meade's pitch to Strutt, misses down and away. Canyons got to get base runners back going here. They've been really quiet since that 3-run 3rd inning. Just 1 base runner since. That was Paul Azul, and they stranded him back at first in the 6th inning. Strutt 1 for 3. Stolen base and a run scored today. He's hit a bouncing ball infield single that Brasher couldn't come up with. Strutt hits this one to right field. That'll get down for a base hit. And the leadoff runner aboard for Canyons here. Ben Strutt with a leadoff single in the 7th. So Travis Van Ness will come to the plate, 0 for 3 today. And an RBI ground ball back in the 3rd. Need keeping an eye on Strutt, who has a stolen base here today. Strutt on the season, 2 for 2 when running. Check on him again. And it's a balk actually called. As they say, Meade never came set. So Strutt didn't have to do anything to move his way up to second base. Just the mere threat of him out there. Puts him in scoring position as Van Ness goes back to work. See if Coda asks Van Ness to try and move Strutt now from second to third. And they will. He takes a strike. Well executed bunt from Van Ness here. Meade's throw to first is just in time. His covering was Rodriguez, but a perfectly placed sacrifice now has the go-ahead run at third base with 1 away. And Reed Farrell, who's 2 for 3 with 2 home runs today, comes to the plate. And they're just going to point to first base and tell Reed Farrell to go walk over there. They're not going to let him beat them right now. It's LA Harbor. So now you pitch to Liam Ostrom. Ostrom swings at the first pitch, lifts it in the air to straightaway center field. Ibanez going back. That'll be plenty deep enough to score the speedy Strutt from third. It's a sacrifice fly ball, and Canyons back out in the lead at 5-4. Well executed on the first pitch from Ostrom. So Ostrom does the job. The leadoff single from Strutt, then the balk by Meade to put him in scoring position. A sacrifice bunt from Van Ness, the intentional walk to Farrell. And now Michael Hogan, who has a double, comes to the plate here. Farrell nearly picked off. Now he's going to head to second base. He's going to try and turn towards third here. And Farrell all the way into third with 2 away on an errant throw from Meade. Farrell took off before the pitch. Now the question is it a balk? The umpire's coming together to talk about it. could potentially. Now they're going to leave Reed Farrell at third base. So Farrell was dead to rights. Instead, he's at third base here for Hogan. Swings and fouls the pitch away. Hogan doubled to right field, over the right fielder Rodriguez's head. Swings and lifts this one in the air. This one might be trouble. But Ibanez comes in and makes a diving play. Takes away a base hit and a run. Canyons does get one, though, on a sacrifice fly ball from Liam Ostrom. And we go to the 8th inning here in a 5-4 ball game. So a good response from Canyons in the 7th to at least get one back, the run or the lead back. Redondo here. I forgot to make the change defensively for Harbor in that last inning in right field, so we'll get it for you in the next half. So they did pinch hit for Rodriguez. Redondo singled and scored back in the 5th. Grounded into an inning-ending fielder's choice in the 6th. Chad Stanchfield in there pitching here for Canyons. For Stanchfield, his second appearance of the season. 2 innings pitched. No runs, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Has only given up 1 hit in 10 batters faced. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count here. So this one hit into right field, and that'll get down in front of Reed Farrell, who charges and throws to first, but not going to be in time. Don't see that often. Arredondo with a base hit. Leadoff runner aboard. Right now, Lip is the pitcher of record for Canyons. Roman showing bunt. Will drag it back and take a strike. Runner in motion, foul ball at the plate. Actually bails Canyons out a little bit. Two-strike count here on Andres Roman. Stanchfield's pitch is in the dirt. Flores makes a good play. This one hit on the ground. Bessemer has to range back to his left to make the play. So it moves the runner ahead to second base, one away. Good job hitting behind Arredondo with 2 outs, or 2 strikes, I should say. Alberto Gomez now to the plate. Singled, walked, and drove it a run with a sacrifice fly ball. They're going to run here, I think, for Arredondo. Yep, that's exactly what they're going to do. Joshua Lanier coming into pinch run. This one hit in the air to center field on a line for a base hit. Strutt charging. They're going to hold Lanier fresh into the ball game. And it'll put runners on the corners. So Gomez smartly hits that one out to center field, right on the screws. So now River Martinez here with runners on the corners. Martinez shows bunt, drags it back. Double play in order here up the middle. Both coaches jockeying here. Marco Avilar running down to pinch run here now. He's going to pinch run for Gomez, the catcher. Ben Reynolds coming into pinch run. So changes fast and furious here. It's going to be a stolen base for Reynolds. Easily into second on a pitch in the dirt. And now the go-ahead run out at second base. Double play taken away now. Tying run over at third. Canyons got one in the 7th after Harbor got 3 in the 7th. And Stanchfield here finds himself in trouble. Wesley Yim out in the bullpen. One misses up. Stanchfield trouble finding the zone here, in danger of walking the 8-hitter in Martinez. And he walks him on 5 pitches, so the base is now loaded. The one thing that does is put the double play back in order. Chris Cota calls a timeout. First walk issued by Stanchfield. Pitching changeup coming. Wesley Yim checking in. Yim been heavily used this year, 6 2/3, 7 runs allowed, 5 walks, 2 strikeouts, 5 hits, and 28 batters faced. An ERA of 9.45, but will come into pitch here. This Canyons needs a couple of big pitches to get an out here. A couple of outs here. So Stanchfield came in a clean inning. And now Yim needs a hold here. So here's Mateo Rodriguez. Bases loaded and 1 away. Yim's first pitch in for a strike. Next one, a breaking pitch, misses just inside. spot to ask Yim into here, and the base is loaded. Sophomore needs a big pitch or two to get out of this trouble. This one lifted in the air to shallow right field. That'll get down for a base hit in front of Farrell. His throw to the plate not going to be in time, as we are tied up now at 5. A looping single to right field for Mateo Rodriguez. And we go back to the top of the order with Pape Banez, who's 0 for 3 today and has been hit now twice, and that brings in another run. Harbor has their first lead of the ball game. Second time Ibanez has been hit by a pitch today. Ryan Paramo now out to talk to Wesley Yim. This very much mirrors their game here last year. Canyons jumped out to an early 6-1 lead. Harbor chipped away a little bit in the third in that game. Canyons then reestablished that 5-run lead, but then Harbor with 2 in the 7th, 2 in the 8th, 3 in the 9th. Ended up winning the game 10-9. And right now have a 6-5 lead, as they hit with the bases loaded still. This one hit on the ground. Bessemer sliding, scoops, fires. Another Harbor run on an RBI ground out on the first pitch to Colin Anderson. So Colin Anderson, an RBI hit. This one on the ground, going to be a tough play for Kuatani. Long throw, Lazul couldn't scoop it out. 1 run scores. Second runner coming to the plate is in time. 2 runs for Harbor, as Canyons can't get themselves clean of it. So Brasher, a ground ball that Lazul couldn't scoop. And 2 more runs come across. Now here's Christian Hernandez. Everything going fast and furious here. Sorry we didn't switch the camera on that last play. One man show, and I'm trying to do 3 different things. As they're going to say strike 2 on Hernandez as he leaned in. This one fouled away. Took a while for the Harbor offense to come alive, but they put up 5 in the inning as Jim strikes out Hernandez. Damage done, though. 5 runs across for LA Harbor. They hit a round in the 8th inning. First strikeout for Yim in the ball game. And we'll go to the home half of the 8th inning. All of a sudden, Canyons finds themselves chasing 4. Harbor with a pitching change here. It looks like River Martinez is going to move into pitch here. So Harbor now with a straight 9. And they'll bring in Brandon Luna in the designated hitter spot. We'll try and set defense here for you for Harbor. A lot of moving parts right now. I think Luna is now the shortstop. Nope, that is not Luna. It's Rodriguez now the shortstop. So Luna's at second. And we'll get you the right fielder here as we can. Paul Lazul leads things off for Canyons here in the 8th. There's actually a new first baseman as well. So Carlos is the first baseman. Lazul works the walk, so leadoff runner aboard here for Canyons. So Anderson in the 7th came in defensively in right field. Charles Nisbet is behind the dish as well. Boy, Harbor made a lot of changes. Way behind trying to keep up here. Lazul his second walk of the ball game. Martinez this year, 3 innings pitched, hasn't given up a hit or a run. He's struck out 4. This one, though, put a charge into in left field. That's going to get down in front of Roman. Headed towards third is Lazul. Canyon's going to be aggressive. He's in safely. Flores back at first. And Flores has a base hit. Runners on the corners. First hit of the season allowed by River Martinez. And they got a pinch hit or pinch run for Flores here with Jacob Bond. Here's Joey Bessemer now. Runners at the corners. Canyons needs a big 8th. So again, a quick move over as Martinez trying to keep Bond close. Three in a row over there, and Bond back safely for a 3rd time. Martinez very concerned with Bond here. First pitch to Bessemer misses away. Bessemer 0 for 3 today. Bond has not attempted to steal this season. In limited action, he dives back safely again. Bessemer hits this one in the air to left field. That should score a run. It's going to get over the head of Roman and bounce off the wall. Bond going to stay at second base as he had to hold. Wasn't sure if Roman was going to be able to make the play. And so Paul Lazul a base hit, and Canyons gets one back. Runners on first and second and nobody out. So Bessemer an RBI base hit. Not often you hit it to the wall and don't get more than one bag. Fortunately, Bond, because he's at first, kind of had to stop his momentum. Wasn't sure if Roman out and left was going to make the play. So here's Kuatani. Double to right in the third. It's 1 for 3. Kuatani bunting. Wheel play on. Thrown away into left field. Bond going to stay put at third, though. An errant throw by Martinez, and Canyons has the bases loaded. So now Ben Strutt to the plate. Bases loaded. Still nobody out here in the 8th inning. Strutt takes the first pitch for a strike. One ball, one strike. Strutt hits this one in the air down the line to right, but it'll get foul. So it's a 3-run ball game here. Strutt hits this one in the air to left center field. That one drifting. Ibanez not going to get there. That's going to get down off the wall. Strutt has to wait. He'll get into second base. They'll send Bessemer from first. He will score. Actually, from second, excuse me. He will score. And it's a 2 RBI double for Ben Strutt. And it's a 1-run ball game all of a sudden again here in the 8th. Ibanez was drifting and just could not come up with it. And here's Junjun Lee to hit for Travis Van Ness in the 8th inning. So Lee with 2 aboard. Still nobody out in the inning. Strutt runs well out at second base. So a base hit could easily score him. Lee pops this one up on the infield on the first pitch. And Luna will make the play. So a tough at bat for Junjun Lee coming in off the bench. And they will walk Reed Farrell to load the bases. So second time in a row, intentional walk to Reed Farrell, taking the bat out of his hands. Liam Ostrom last time made him pay with a sacrifice fly ball. Hits with the bases loaded here. Martinez has struggled since coming in. Ostrom waits on a 1-1. Swings and misses. Bases loaded for Canyons here. Ostrom hit back in the first, swings and fouls this one away. This one a fly ball out to left field. Kutaro Kuwatani tagging. Roman makes the catch, throw to the plate. Just in time to get him. And that ends the charge from Canyons in the 8th. As we go to the 9th inning in a 1-run ball game. So we go to the 9th. Wesley Yim will stay in there for Canyons. Lee will stay in to play left field here for Van Ness. Here's Rudy Carlos to lead off in the 9th. Came in defensively in the 8th. Takes a strike. He swings and hits this one in the air to deep left center field. Chunjun Lee going back makes a great play. Into the game defensively after he pinch hit. Takes away extra bases from Carlos, one away. This one hit on the ground at first. Lazul can't make the play. So Roman on with an error on Lazul. And we're going to have some more changes coming here for LA Harbor. I think it's actually just getting everything lined out from all the changes they had made. So I guess Nesbitt was in Arredondo's spot and hit. He was out, so it doesn't matter, and it gives Rudy Carlos his second at bat. So if you're Yim here, you know you can get Carlos out, as you've done it already once. And he does it again as this one popped up on the infield. Hogan makes the play. Two down for River Martinez here. Martinez, a single, a walk, a couple of runs scored. He came into pitch in the 8th. Slogged his way through the 8th, gave up 3 runs. Right now finds himself as the pitcher of record. It's this one in the air. Foul territory. Hogan chasing, but it's going to run well out of room. Good job from Flores down in the dirt that time. This one hit onto left field. That's down for a base hit. Roman only can go 90 feet. There's Mateo Rodriguez. He's reached twice, scored twice. Lifts this pitch in the air down the line and right. This might be trouble. Farrell giving a long run, and he'll come across and make the play. In foul territory on the first pitch of the at-bat. And we'll go to the bottom of the ninth here. Canyons chasing one. Here from Mike Gillespie Field. Well, so defensive changes again. Rodriguez goes back to second. Here in the ninth. Martinez goes back to short. Here in the ninth. And Hayden Nelson will come in to try and close this one out. First appearance that I have for Nelson on record this season. Michael Hogan will lead things off here. This one popped up and it'll get into the dugout. Two-strike pitch here to Hogan. Called strike three. One away. Here's Paul Lazul. Walked to start the eighth inning. That was a 3-run eighth for Canyons. Takes the first pitch for a strike from Nelson. So base runners are priority here for Canyons. You got to get at least one on. You are a swing of the bat away from tying the ball game, which is always something that's a possibility here at Mike Gillespie Field. And as this one lifted in the air to right field, Anderson going back will make the catch just in front of the wall. So 2 down in Harbor. A pitch away here. Chris Collado will come in. Came in defensively in the last half. Swing and a miss from Collado. There's 1 for 5 so far this year. His one hit was a double. Canyons down to their final strike as Nelson trying to finish it off. This one chopped foul. This one popped up, playable on the infield. Rodriguez called off by Martinez, who will make the catch, and that's the ball game. Harbor comes from behind. A 5-run 8th inning is enough for them to get a 9-8 win over College of the Canyons, their second win of the season and first road win of the year. For the Cougars, they dropped to 2 and 5 on the year. That'll do it for us here. Martinez gets the win. Stanchfield the loss. And Nelson the save. Final out, 3:51 in the afternoon. Pretty quick one here from Mike Gillespie Field. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you for softball tomorrow here from Witten Field at College of the Canyons. Have a good one.